Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We have a question from a YouTube user who may have used her full name. And we have multiple videos on the channel telling people not to use their full entire name when asking questions of our channel. But this question is on point, so I'm going to answer the question and just call her Sharon. Sharon says, "Hi, Mr. Vince. Mr. Vince White, I hope this doesn't sound like a stupid question. It absolutely does not. This is a great question, and we have to cover it every couple of months because it's not intuitive. It's not immediately obvious when you're on the internet to a lot of folks, and I totally get that. It wouldn't be obvious to me. So it's definitely not a stupid question. Does it hurt the EEOC case if we ask questions on your YouTube channel as far as former employers seeing them being asked? Thank you." So Sharon, we have a couple of videos on this. We have one pinned up in the how to use the channel playlist, and we make this video every couple of months. Our advice is that you don't use your name. Use a YouTube username instead that can't be linked to you. You don't name your employer, and you don't say anything that could easily be linked to you, right? A lot of times you can talk in generalities and ask your question in generalities without saying things that would make it clear to your employer that you are the one asking the question, right? I don't want them to be able to Google your question and to find out information about your case that could put you at a disadvantage. And that's generally not a big issue. Like we can manage that. And if you don't like that you asked this question and potentially used your real name, I don't know if that's your real name or not, but it seems like it might be, you can edit the question you asked. You can actually edit the username. I've seen people do it over and over again. I actually don't know how they do it, but I know they do it. And it can be done, and if it can be done, you may want to do it because they don't want your employer finding anything out about your case. Also, the things you post on here are obviously, because they're in public, they're not confidential. So if you post like something about your conversation with your attorney, you will lose attorney-client privilege. If you post some kind of strategy question, and the employer is able to have like a paralegal at the defense firm Google you and somehow find this post, they're going to find out how you're thinking about the strategy, right? They're going to have an inside scoop on what you're up to, what you're thinking, how you're approaching this, and that is not great, right? Like we don't want them having any more information than we want them to have. And so, yes, you are very perceptive. You are very correct. I cannot agree with you more. You do need to be careful when you're asking us questions and how you approach it, and make sure there are no identifying characteristics, no real names, maybe not even names of employers necessarily, unless it's a really big employer, in which case there'll be tons of cases against the employer. But I mean, it's smart. The way you're thinking is smart and perceptive and correct. I hope that helps, Sharon. I hope all is well. And I hope that you are victorious in your case against your employer. And I hope this video helped in some way. If it was helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below. That helps our channel to grow. Take care.